EnglishTim here. Today we're doing part 3 on my series on how to boost your battle statistics. So please check out the description below for the other 2 parts of this video. So we're now moving on to research, and you'll see in the new city layout the research is in the university, which is over here. And you can see there's multiple research trees. I will note that I would suggest that you should start by getting your development and economy research going faster than your combat stats to help build your economy to pay for future upgrades. However, there are plenty of ways of increasing your combat, so you can see as soon as you start upgrading to higher levels of stronghold that it will start opening up these later pieces of research. My only other note is to try and save the research and the superior research tree here and do those when the festival shop event is on at the start of each month. That is because you need to use these philosopher's stones to do this type of research, and those are very rare to come by, and you get paid to use those stones during the festival shop event, so that is a great way of getting points for doing research you'd do anyway. Just wait until a little bit later to do them if you can. So these different stats, you can see there's lots of different ways of improving. You can get a lot of boosts for defense, and that is a bit cheaper, so if you're being attacked more, perhaps focus on your defense tree before you start working on your attack tree. Things like city defender attack here applies to all your types of troops, rather than most of the attack boosts here only apply to cavalry, bowmen or infantry. So once you reach stronghold level 22, it opens up a really powerful function in your Hall of War. It opens up your Library of War, and this allows you to apply Tomes of War. And the most important thing about this is they are similar to research improvements, but one major difference. So the increase that you'll see here is currently at 6%. However, you might say, well, 6%, I can get more than 6% doing armor upgrades very easily. However, these statistics don't actually affect your battle stats directly. They actually change the core base statistics. So when you apply a war tome, it does affect the base statistics. So if we go to the barracks and check out, for example, a T8 troop, and if you click on the I button here, you can actually see their current stats. So you can see the health of 11, attack 4, defense here 12, and speed of 8. So the war tomes we're just looking at, you can increase the defense by up to 30%. So instead of having a defense of 12 and then multiplying that by all your boosts, you would actually get a defense of 15.6 and then multiply it by all of your boosts. So you can see how that's so much more powerful than a standard boost, as you can times them together. So these are really powerful, and they also are somewhat hidden in your battle reports. So if you do go to a battle report, and you can see it won't add to these numbers here, the infantry defense figure. What it will do is it will appear here in the war strategy section and will make your basic fighting troops much more powerful. So then we've got the dragon. So there's lots of ways of improving your dragon. A lot of them have been talked about on your tutorial, so when you went through the tutorial. However, that's a long time ago, you might not remember all of it. But for a quick overview, you can evolve your dragon. So once you've got enough of the dragon flame orbs, you can improve a big boost to your troop basic statistics. These are rare though, so that won't happen very frequently once you've got through the first few months on the game. You can increase the level here, which requires the dragon experience here. And there is a requirement that once you reach certain dragon levels, that will then open up further dragon skills and other improvements that you can make to dragon skills. So you want to keep your dragon level coming up, but the dragon skills give you sort of a very quick and much cheaper way of improving your stats, so it's definitely worth looking at. You can see here that you have 2 ways to boost your stats. First, you click upgrade, and you're able to use these items here to improve your statistics. You'll see that you start to get more and more of these different skill upgrades the higher up you get. So although, for example, you might think that Dragon Blessing is only wounded conversion when you start out, it will then start to improve troop health once you get up to higher levels. So the further you go, the more benefits you get. And once you've got those great benefits, if you can evolve them, you actually multiply those benefits so they get better faster. So it's really great to evolve a skill that you're already working on, and you can see that you need to use intensity crystals to do that, and please check my video for how to get hold of more intensity crystals. And then the dragon emblems. Now this is the most powerful way of boosting your stats for your dragon, and very powerful just generally. If you can get hold of the Water Drake manuscripts, which are now available from taking part in portal battles, you can see that you can get 400 plus defense increase and across the range of troops. Now you can also, there are other different versions as well. I've got a whole video covering emblems, so please check that out, and hopefully that'll help get those stats up faster. Now you do have your dragon spirit as well, so it's now moved down here, and yep, if you keep improving your gear and keep advancing through the labyrinth, then you can pick up extra troop stats here. So you can see once you've cleared floor 5, you can get up to 30% increase in your basic troop stats. That applies to all 3 troop types, and you can also get improvements by going up through the talent tree. So here you can improve your troop defense, and so your infantry defense, infantry health, and you can see there's a selection of different skills you can improve. And whilst you're increasing the level of your dragon spirit, it will also start to pick up the odd benefit here. So you can see at level 51 you get a 51% boost to your bowman health. So keeping on plodding through that through those labyrinths will also help boost your stats, and this is something you can do whilst you're waiting for your troops and you've got no other stamina. So it's a great way of getting extra progress whilst you're doing other things. Now you can also choose which heroes you send on a march, and that does affect the stats on that specific march. And also when you're defending your castle, you can choose which heroes will defend. So if you go to your wall defense, you can then choose which heroes will be on the wall to defend your city. Now those stats are important, and you can cherry pick the heroes you want to send. And I would say it's important to choose your heroes when you're sending out of battle, because the default ones aren't always great. So you can see attacking monsters, if you were struggling to defeat a monster, then for example this hero here, he gives you a boost to the likelihood of you getting experience, but he won't help you win the battle. He will actually have no benefits here. Now the other thing to take into account is it's only this skill here which will apply whilst the hero is on the march. You'll see when they're on the council that they have other skills. These ones down here, these don't apply on the march specifically, so unless you've appointed this hero to your council, please check my my previous video on using the hero council, then those extra skills don't apply. So on the march, the only skill you need to worry about is their unique skill and how far advanced that is. So you might want to pick 2 of your favorite heroes to advance these unique skills as far as possible, and that's based around the level that they're at and the star power that they've got. So you can see what the kind of benefits you'll get from advancing those heroes. If you're trying to get one really good march, or if you want to get multiple good marches, then you're going to need more than 2 good heroes. Now you can also get activate your VIP, and once you reach VIP 9, you'll start to get a troop health benefit and other troop benefits, 15% on each. Sorry, at VIP 9 it's 10%, and at VIP 10 it is 15%. And when you're able to activate your VIP, you can also take advantage of another way of boosting your stats if you've reached VIP level 12. Now that's a big commitment time-wise, but it is a powerful improvement. You can see at VIP 12 you get the quick talent switch, and the quick talent switch here, if you go to your Lord and talent points, then you can see that you can have 2 different sets of talents ready to switch back and forth. Now you can choose what to do with them. I've got one set up for war and one set up for day-to-day running, and you can see in the war settings that you can put all of your skills into battle statistic improvements, and that way you can make some major improvements. So 10% increase in cavalry there, 10% increase in cavalry attack here, so you can see the more you've advanced your Lord, the more powerful this benefit will be. So over time it's definitely worth considering getting up to VIP 12 if I say, especially once you get a bit further through the game. And once of course you do get to a higher level of VIP, you do need to activate the VIP for this to be working. So you do need to use these VIP items, and you can get quite a few of them free on the game, but if not you can pay 4,000 gold to get a 30-day activation. My personal view is once you get to the higher levels of VIP, that's So I believe that is gold well spent for all the different benefits you can get. However, that is a decision you'll need to make if you want to commit to making that gold purchase. So I believe that's now covered the majority of the different ways that you can improve your battle statistics. However, if I've missed any out over the course of these 3 videos, please do let me know, and I will try and make a correction or add an extra video to the series. So I am EnglishTim. If you are enjoying my content, please hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, I look forward to you joining me on my next video.